Can a max level hero with max level equipment and a pet 1v1 Mama? Well, today we're going to find out. With the king, I found the best equipment to be the giant gauntlet and the vamp stash. You want to activate the giant gauntlet right away to reduce the amount of damage being dealt and then heal up a little bit with the vamp stash. But even after all of that, he falls short, getting Mama to about 40% health, give or take. The royal champion doesn't really have great equipment to 1v1 anything, so the hog puppet was kind of a nice touch to maybe distract Mama for a little bit while we were able to do some damage with the haste vial, but none of the other equipment really did any damage with the royal champion, so she didn't end up doing very well versus Mama either, getting her to about half health. I was actually a little bit hopeful for the minion prince, thinking that I might be able to distract Mama for 2 shots with the henchman puppet, but there's so much splash damage that it actually hits all 3 things in one hit. So the henchman puppet's kind of useless, so I used the dark orb to slow down, but even if you use the dark orb to slow the attacks down and use the metal pants to reduce the amount of damage done and use the phoenix, the minion prince still falls short, getting her down to just below half health. The warden was just garbage, just absolute garbage. I would never recommend 1v1ing Mama with a warden. This took me a little bit of time to figure out, but if you use the giant with the magic mirror and the phoenix and you let Mama hit the queen, forcing her to ability but not going into phoenix, you can actually come up with enough damage and distraction to 1v1 Mama. Now, can you really call this a 1v1? I don't really know. There's a giant, 3 queens and a phoenix, but she does get the job done.